All right. Let's see what's going on here tonight. Scrap metal, Kevin, Mandy's. Oh, Kevin, we gotta jump you up. Oh, let me turn this thing down before we get any freaking feedback. What's going on, everybody? Come on in. Hang out for a little while. Let me see if I can't. Mandy, Rhonda, hello, hello, hello. Good to see y'all here. Let me get back to Kevin. I'm gonna smurf you up, brother. All right, now you're blue. I like everybody being blue. That way you all can talk to each other and hang out, have a good time. Got a decent picture. Doing good. Jenny, sweetheart. Ah, oh, you definitely got to be blue. How's everybody doing tonight? I just wanted to do a pop up. I wanted you all to come in and let's hang out at the bar. Pulled some bars out tonight. Picked up quite a few lately. Hey, Tim. Y'all come on in. Let's hang out on this. This is Saturday. This is Saturday night. I slept till about 5 o'clock. I had the whole day off, and I got tomorrow off. So tomorrow will be a poor day. I was going to set up some molds earlier today, but I decided I needed the rest instead, so I slept. So it's going to be a night. It's going to be an open night for me. I'm just going to see what happens. 7 stacks. Come on in, honey. Love you. We're hanging at the bar tonight. I got my key fixed. I'll be pouring that tomorrow. It was a little, it's a little crooked. You know, when you put it down on top of something, you know, this top piece here has got the little. Well, let me do it this way so you can see it. It's uneven, so I put it in my bench vise, and I went to go give it a twist, and I snapped the two, or it looks like a 25. That's what I was told. I don't know if it's a jail key or whatever it is, but anyway, I snapped the two off, so I got that super glue down there now, and I'm going to set this up for tomorrow. And I need to reset this little baby. I'm going to get this all set up. And I want to do a bunch of little rounds. I haven't done any of those for a while. I'll probably do, I picked up 20 pounds of Petromon and 2 more flasks. So I think that brings me up to 6 flasks now that I can pour all at once. Mandy, I think I already said hello to you. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Minty, hello, sweetheart. Minty, you'll like this. It's probably nothing, but that's the stone that I used to do the sword in the stone. I know it's probably nothing. You know, maybe you know what it is, but that's what I used to do the sword in the stone, which has come out like this so far. I still got a lot of cleaning to do, but I got the sprue cut off, and I got a little hole. I got a little freaking void. I've never had that in a pour before, but it's going to come out pretty nice and clean. Um, Curtis Ginger sent me some garnets. I'm going to drill some little holes, and I'm going to put garnets inside the handle. I'm going to antique the stone, polish, high polish the sword, and probably antique the handle, and then have the garnets up in the top. So it's coming out sweet. Stands up nice. So what's everybody up to tonight? Y'all having a good night? I hope so. I ain't done a live in a while, so I figured I'd just pop up and see what's going on. See if I can't do this without destroying my entire desk. Oh, come on. As long as I don't move it, it seems to work okay. Ah, close enough. All right, so we got 8 people. We got 7 likes. All right, awesome, awesome. Y'all come on in. Well, like I said, it's been a while since I've done a live. Jake, ain't seen you in a while. How you doing, buddy? I recently got my Morgan silver dollar ring. I got this from 3D Woodworks. Came out absolutely beautiful. It's a 1921. Let me see if I can find it here. 1921, there it is. Look on the very inside here. Where is it? There it is. Look on the very inside there. You can see 1921. But he did a beautiful job on this. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. But that's my new play toy. Oh, thank you, Jake. Liked and shared. Y'all do the like and share, all that good stuff. But I got a bunch of. I brought the bars out tonight, so we're hitting the bar. I got all kinds of stuff that I recently purchased. I picked up, you know, some nice chunky monkeys, nice 10-ounce bars. This is my 10-ounce bar that I poured. Cartier Silver, all hammered 001. I need to do some more of those, and I want to do a kilo before the end of the year. I got the kilo mold and everything all set up. I just need to go out there and definitely going to have to use a brand new crucible because that's going to be a lot of heat in that thing, and I don't trust the one that I got now to do anything much more than 5 or 10 ounces. Well, thanks, Minty. 3D Woodworks. He makes them awesome, beautiful. He'll make them out of any coin that you want. This one is out of a Morgan, and what he does is send me 3 Morgans. I'll use one of them to make a ring, and the other 2 is his for payment. So you can't beat that. I mean, and he does them with all denominations. I mean, he can do quarters, half dollars. You know, he makes it work, and he does beautiful, beautiful work. Humble Stacker helped me get that because it was a long time I was talking to 3D. I kept seeing them on different pages and different sites and stuff like that, or live feeds, and I'd be like, "Damn, I want one of those." He said, "Well, have your people call my people," and so I got a hold of Humble, and he got it going. But I just wanted to pop up here tonight and see what everybody's going on to. I ain't been a while since I've done a live feed. I'm not gonna lie. Got my table all set. Got everybody's letters up there. Got my We the People up on the wall. I don't want to screw this up too much. This is not the best of holders for a phone, so it kind of shaky on me sometimes. Once I get it set, I don't like to move it too much. Bart, what's going on, brother? How you doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good time. Silver price, holy shit. We're holding right now on the weekend at 4609 as far as PCGS, you know, uh, what they say. I mean, because they're not trying to sell silver or gold or anything like that, so they're actually giving you the real price. If you go to SD Bullion or Money Metals or one of the other big sites, they're going to be telling you, their spot price, not what the price of gold or silver actually is. So I go by PCGS because they're not trying to sell it to you. They're just giving you the info. And I've made some major, major purchases in the last month and a half or so. So I got all kinds of new bars to show off. I figured I'd just go stick with the bars tonight. We're all hitting the bar. We're all hitting the bar. Welcome to Cocktails and Coins. Yeah, Tim, I'm more than happy. I mean, if you go back to my older videos, I will show you step by step on how to set up a pour and how it's done. No, it's not a big secret, but if I can help somebody and get them on their way, there's plenty of pouring out there to do. Jump on the boat, pour something. I'll teach you everything I can. I will not keep secrets. I will tell you about using the baby powder, about using this, about using that, about how to do the airlines, the air vents, you know, how to make your sprue smaller so it's not, you know, too costly to pour. I mean, this, when I did the sword and the stone, this was almost 8 ounces of silver because the sprue was so big because it was an actual stone. So I basically almost cut the stone. Let's see here. I cut a good, at least a quarter off of that stone. I think it's this side. Yeah, this side. I cut a good quarter off of that stone. And then I had the sprue on the bottom as well. So this is down to, right now, probably about 5.5 ounce. Gatita, what's going on, sweetheart? Where's my buddy at? Unlock those chains. Take him out of the basement. Tell me it's okay to come up here and talk to me. Oh, this thing never freaking works right. I got all these little tiny holders. I need to get some big holders. I got stuff that sometimes it's way too big to fit in these little things. Jesus. Give me some help here. Alright, close enough. I'm not going to touch it no more. Because I'm not going to break it. Make all my shit fall down like dominoes. But I'm going to do this tomorrow. Be pouring that. I got my ring. I mean my key super glued back together. So the 2 is back on there. So I'll be pouring that tomorrow as well. And I'm definitely going to go through some other stuff. I have some new flasks I bought. So now I got 6 pours I can do. Not mentioning, like the little tiny graphite molds with all the little bars or little circles, little rounds. Yeah, and Marsh, the guy at the antique store, my roommate was with me at the time, and she had told him, she says, "Oh, he's got plans for that," and he's like, "Well, why? What are you going to do with that?" I said, "I'm going to pour it out of silver." He says, "You pour that out of silver." He says, "You bring one back here. We'll put a price tag on it, and we'll put it in one of the cases." So I want to pour a couple of these. Hopefully that super glue is at least going to hold for at least one pour, and then I can use that as a cast. The original to make some more. Captain Vic, welcome on in. Good to see all you here today. Awesome, awesome. How much is the key gonna weigh? Hmm. You can't go by its own weight. I mean, if this was copper or something like that, I mean, it's pretty relative as far as silver weight. But this is cast iron. That's why it snapped. That's why the two snapped off so quick when I tried to straighten the key out, because it is a bit crooked. So it's going to be not a difficult pour, but it's going to be a pain in the ass. But I would probably put this probably about 3 ounce, maybe. If you think about it in weights and measures and the size of the coin, they're probably going to be about 3 ounce, maybe a little bit more. It all depends. It's got to get cleaned up. Once it's cleaned up, it makes a big difference. Like I said, this one came out right now. It's about 5.5 ounce, so that's like $250 worth of silver just sitting there. I plan on pouring a bunch of those. Everybody's loving them. Everybody wants one. Yeah, it could be four. No, it's hard to tell. I'm not the best judge sometimes when it comes to that. That's why I always try to pour with extra silver, you know, because you want that nice even pour. You don't want to be tipping it upside down. You want that bloop, bloop, bloop. That's what makes it work. When you start tipping it upside down, you get all the slag in the bottom, which usually ends up in the bottom of the sprue anyway. But, I mean, you need to have that extra weight. You need to have a good sized sprue so it pushes that silver into the mold. Could I talk any more with my hands? I don't know. Yeah, I got up about 5 o'clock, so I'm raring to go for tonight. Avocado, come on in. Welcome. But let's see what we got going on here. All right, so we have the sword and stone. That's gonna be done tomorrow. I got a bunch of little 1 grammers. I love collecting these. I just think they're awesome. So I got almost a full tube so far of just little 1 grammers. Oh, there's a little Jesus one. That's from Spokane. I got a bunch of little 1 grammies in there. I just got this the other day. Bellows, what's going on, brother? There you are. The chains are off. He's up. I got this one the other day. This is a 10 ounce. Love the flag. These ones I got a couple weeks ago. This is from Hero Bullion. These are 10 ounces as well. I picked up 2 of those. Like I said in the beginning, this is my bar. This is one I poured. That's a 10 ouncer. 001. Nice hammer finish. Only one in existence. But I want to make some more. I want to do a kilo. And I got a couple of these. IGRs. And they even got the serial number on them. They're still in the plastic, just like the other bars. All right, I'm buffering on my tablet. Are we good? Everybody good? I picked up 4 of these. It's 1989 and 1990 federal duck stamp, 1 ouncers. Obviously, it's not a real duck stamp, but I thought those were awesome. I picked up 4 of those. Let's see what else we got. We got a nice little Engelhard. I put a little piece of paper towel in the bottom of it because it was loose. And I didn't want it shaking around in there. What's this one? Next one here we got Hassan Miller, 1 troy. Obviously, they're all 1 troy ounce. But I figured I'd come out and we'd all hang out at the bar tonight. There's a little Silver Town. I love the Silver Towns. What's this one that we got here? These are all older vintage bars. He chooses to go on lockdown. Hey, as long as my brother's happy, everything's good, honey. Get a nice Native American. That's another Silvertown. And those are the other 2 duckies. And then we have a nice little national bar. Got a serial number as well. Yeah, I think it was Humble who had sent me some of these older vintage bars, for something for me to pour because he wanted some stuff done. I was like, oh, hell no. I can't freaking melt those bars. I got to freaking come up with, I used my own soap and I kept those bars safe. I wasn't going to melt them. That's why I always tell everybody, if you want me to do a pour, send me some buffaloes or some shit like that. Those are cheap. They're not expensive. Well, they're expensive by price, but I mean, it's not like a vintage bar where it's got a little bit of a premium on it. Just send me some cheap buffaloes. 3.9's fine. That's fine. That's good with me. I work for Silver. We have nice little Eleanor Roosevelt. And these, I picked these up. I think these were SD bullion. I just thought they were cool. Nice little $100 bills. Got 2 of those. Then I got a bunch of Sunshine Mint. There's 3 of them there. And then we got another Westminster. Let's put that one down. We have one troy ounce. I think that was like a. I'm not really sure. I'm not. I don't remember where I got that one from. I got these from the auction lately, and we have little Harry Truman, 1 ounce bar. Nice little Aztec. I used to have a bunch of these coins, but I wound up melting them down because I had a job to do. So get those. There's another sunshine. Then we have a nice little Liberty round with the Buffalo. And we have RC, Republic Metals Corporation. So I got a bunch of raw bars that are just sitting there. I got to pick up some more cases. T-Bird, welcome in, brother. How you doing? Oh, I appreciate it. Hey, T-Bird, I went on Amazon. Well, I went on site. Turkey spring traps, for the netting, they're probably about 150 bucks, somewhere in that area. So you can actually pick up a nice spring trap, pen those babies up, give them some good food, maybe even introduce a domestic turkey, and you could be having a lifetime supply of turkey meat for quite a while and eggs. So just something to think about, brother. God gave these creatures to us for a reason. And it wasn't just to watch them walk around the backyard. Wild turkey is, if you love dark meat, you're going to love a wild turkey because even the breast meat is dark. So you got to grain feed them for a while. If you pen them up and grain feed them, domesticate them a little bit, get them used to it, maybe introduce, like I said, introduce a couple domestic white turkeys, let them interbreed. You're going to have groceries forever. And here's the last one I got. This is a $5, obviously. I love this thing. I think it's so awesome. I'll even pop this one open for you. I don't have any bitch mittens on, so I'm gonna hold it by the edge. But she's pretty. That's 4 ounces right there. Get it sit back in there, right? Liberty laughed his ass off when I told him that. I said, "Where's your bitch mittens at?" It's like, bitch mittens? I said, "Yeah, the little gloves that you wear all the time when you handle silver." And he thought that was the funniest goddamn thing. Bitch mittens. I like to hold my silver. I mean, all these are still in plastic. I don't know if I'm going to cut them out or not. I'm really concerned about what kind of plastic it is. If it's oh God, what do they call it? Like the PVC plastic. PVC plastic is not good for silver. You don't want to have that shit touching for too long. So I might just bust them free, and because I got a whole box of silica packs that I keep in my safe. CM Prospecting, 1998. How you doing, brother? I haven't seen you here before because you're not blue. Everybody good with CM? If everybody's good with CM, I'll make them blue. All right, Mandy. If you say so. I trust your judgment. That's for sure. All right, CM. You are blue. You are welcome to go through, everybody. Check them out. Make sure you sub and subscribe to everybody. Aquadonkey, I know you. Why aren't you subbed up? We're going to make you blue. All right, is there anybody else out there who is not blue? Because I like you to be able to check out everybody, be able to sub up to everybody. Oh, not a problem, Aquadonkey. Yeah, that's a pretty cool name. You painting them rivers. Broke Stacker, my brother. Another one of my brothers. You know, that's what I love about this community. I'm always talking to somebody on the phone or, doing this or doing that. I just got off with Nick on the phone before. He wants me to pour some kind of a bear's head for him, but I need a 3D print. I don't have a 3D printer. So I know FG does a lot of work, but when he does prints, he wants to be able to pour it. So we're gonna find a we're gonna find. I told him find me it, send me a 3D print, and I'll be happy to pour it for you. Gold Sniper, how you doing, brother? Rhonda's up in here, Humble's here, Broke is here, Avocado's here. No, that's all right. Y'all got lives. Y'all do what you want to do. I just want to come up here and say hi to everybody. It's been a while since I've done a live feed. I've done a couple videos, but it's been a while since I've done live. I need to get my hours up. I'm almost to the 500. I think I'm at like 478 right now. So if you'd like to subscribe and share and all that good stuff, I'd very much appreciate it. I want to hit the 500 mark. I really don't care if I'm ever monetized or not, but I make more money off of doing stuff like this for you guys than YouTube is ever going to freaking pay me. So as long as my work gets out there and y'all still wanting it, I'll still be here. And now I got this guy at the antique shop who wants me to start pouring stuff. He said he'll put it in a case, put a price on it. Obviously, we'll get a percentage of it. But that's another venue, and I need to pour a bunch of more stuff that I can sell because I've been saying for like 3 months that I want to get on Pure Metals. I'm not a whatnot guy. I'm sorry. I've seen y'all do it. You're doing great, but it's not for me. I just want to be able to sell it. I don't want to go up there, play games, and do all this other shit. If you're all into that, that's great. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great time with it, but I just want my thing, listed up. This key, it costs this much, and that's the end of it. I don't want to play around with all that bullshit. That's why I've never done an auction. I have never done an auction. It's just not me because I'm like, I'd be like, hey, here's a bar, how much you gonna give me, no, it's not me. I'd be like, you want it? No, okay, fine. I'm not a seller. I'm not somebody. Oh, come on. This is below spot. You could give me more than that. Blah blah. I don't play that shit. I don't play those games. I know a lot of people out there do it, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate what you do because I tell you what. Most of the shit that's on this table, all these new bars, have all come from Auction Palooza, and I bought them below spot. So I'm really happy right now because some of the shit was bought at 42, some was bought at 43, and now we're at 46. I'm doing good. I'm happy. I bought my gold. I got 3 ounces of Cougarans from OC Stacker. I bought those at like 33.80, and now we're at like 3,700. It's like, keep going. I'm happy. Yeah, Mandy. I mean, Auction Palooza is, if you ain't checked them out, you got to check them out. I have bought so much stuff from them. My bill yesterday was like 760 something dollars. Ron Navy, how you doing, buddy? Still got it over here. It's still sitting here. Got it in the corner, looking pretty and beautiful. Look at that thing. Oh, isn't she lovely? I got all my names written down for the first row. I'm going through all of it. And you missed the last 2 auctions? Oh, Mandy. That's okay. But I get some amazing deals on them. And I'll go in there some days and I'll spend like a couple $100 just on giveaway stuff. I got a whole box full of like mint, um, the mint packages. Whatever year it might be. I got a whole freaking box of that shit waiting for my 500 GAW. I'm gonna be this. My 500 GAW is gonna be freaking epic. Y'all don't have a clue on the kind of shit I'm gonna give away. Y'all just you stay tuned because when that 500 hits, there's gonna be some good shit getting given away. Hello, Tim. How you doing tonight? I believe we can smurf you up. Let me check here. So does Tim deserve blue? I think he does. He's been around for a while. All right. We're gonna make Tim blue. Resonate. What's your story? Oh, I can't do it on this tablet. I can do it on the phone. I believe you. I trust you guys. All right. I don't know nothing. I can't pull up Resonate for some reason on my phone. Y'all let me know what you think. All right. Gatita says you're good. That's good enough for me. All right. Resonate. Bam. You're blue. You're smurfed up. Now make sure you go and check out everybody's channel. Sub to them, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment on one of their videos, because if you don't leave a comment, sometimes that sub won't stick. A lot of people don't realize that. I mean, they'll sub you up and they'll never go and check you out, just out of being kind. But if you don't go to their one of their videos and make a comment, a lot of times that sub won't stick. I mean, because I've had issues where I've hit like this or that, and I'll say something about it, and then the next day I'm like, bam, I lost all those subs. It's like they never freaking liked the video. They never made a comment. They never did this. They never did that. So you gotta jump up there a little bit. I mean, if you're gonna share the love, take that extra minute to just go like somebody's channel. I mean, besides liking the channel, you have to go like a video, make a comment. That way that sub sticks. Oh, I'm not selling anything tonight, Fernandez. I'm just coming up here to hang out with my friends. It's been a while since I've done a live feed. If you want to pour, I mean, right up here, Cartier Silver 9 at gmail.com. If you email me, I'd be more than happy to come up with some kind of a pour for you. Maybe something I have. I mean, I just did this, the Sword and the Stone. She's not finished yet, obviously, but this is the rough draft. But I do stuff like that all the time. So if you're interested in anything, let me know. How's the babysitting going at work? Oh, there you go, Resonate. That's the way to do it. You got to make it stick. But I had all day off today, and I pretty much slept. You know, I got to catch up on those hours. I got screwed up hours. I never, they'll have me closing one night, and then the next night, I'm going there early in the morning. It's rough. So sometimes when you get a day off, that's why I like the fact that, right now I have 2 days off. I got today off and I have tomorrow off. So today I was able to catch up on all my sleep. I'm going to be making some burgers here in a little bit. So I'll have a nice meal. And then tomorrow I can wake up, go hit the garage, you know, bust out my new flasks. I got to go get some more clamps. But I can run down to Ace Hardware, pick those up. I'm thinking about just picking up a couple of the long clamps that you have. That way I can put them all together and, clamp each side of it. And that way they're all in a row. So I might pick up a couple of those clamps instead of all the individual single clamps like you see me use. Yeah, Risen, I understand you. I mean, I have slept for days myself. Otis, welcome aboard. Yeah, hit that like button, subscribe. Where are we at right now? Oh, I got 26 likes. I got 23 people in here. Ah, damn it. Y'all are great. Y'all are awesome. All right, we're gonna smurf up Otis. Let me find him here. I have to go back to my original phone. I keep my laptop on the side so I can read everybody's comments. I think I've showed you that before. I got my little tablet sitting there so I can read what's going on because it's hard for me to come back and look at the phone. Because once I get my phone set, I don't like to mess with it too much. It's too much of a pain in the ass. But we got to get the Cartier Silver in there, 9 at gmail.com. That way, if anybody needs to contact me, there you go. It's right there. I'm not hard to find. Whoa, goodness gracious. And I still feel like I'm tired. I got some nice beef, grass-fed beef tonight. It's only like a half pound. That shit wasn't cheap. And I got it at the store where I work at. But it's gonna make some awesome burgers tonight. I think it's only like a pound of beef, but the way I make it, it's gonna make like two burgers. Yeah, coffee in the morning for me, bro, is definitely my best friend. What else we got going on here today? Oh, I got my uh, 3D Woodworks chip. I got him on my desk now. I got a sticker from him. He sent me that, when he gave me the ring. Well, when I got the ring, he didn't give it to me. But I got him on my desk. You know, those of you who've seen my desk know that I put everybody's stickers all along the edges. I keep the center clean because I do shit like this all the time. But you got Littlefoot here. You can see that one. Liberty is here. We have Mr. Minix is up here. I could wave the thing around, and basically you're going to see a bunch of stuff sitting on top of my stickers right now. So, but I got everybody's letters and thank you notes and everything like that up on my wall. I think it's awesome. I always share everybody out, make sure they get the credit that they deserve. Where's the Littlefoot? Littlefoot is right on the corner. And I also have Littlefoot's right here. Follow the finger. Littlefoot right there. And I also have what Littlefoot does is he gives out $50, and he's got a sticker that fits perfectly right on the top of him. He uses those as his chip. Lord, I'd ruin all the coins for rings. No, Humble, I got you on here. All right, I'll bring it over and show it to you. Okay, we have, let me get this out of the way for a minute. Make me clear my desk so I can show everybody stickers. That's okay. Gotta move my light a little bit. Get my paperwork up here. Okay, so I'm gonna move my candle. So we have silver keys, obviously my trumping, capital currency. We have 7 stacks. We have reckless metals. We have Spokane silver, cash money, T-Bird, another cash money, Alaskan assassin, SG stacker, FG stacker, MLZB, the Trace Amigos, the Humble stacker, Liberty bleeds, Littlefoot, Mr. Minix. Let me move all this crap over a little bit. Put all this crap back. Get the light set back up. I need a bigger desk. That's what I need. Okay. Come over this side. Come down here. We have another turtle. This is the Tres Amigos as well. This is Cash Money, MLZ, MLZB, and Jenny Sweetheart. We have woodworking, 3D woodworking, and this one I just got. My friend across the pond, my new friend, Raspberry Hedgehog. I just sent her a package, her and her husband. And they sent me some English coins. No, most of them I already have, but I think I got one of them. Actually, it's right here. This is all my Coinstar finds. And this bracelet here is from Tres Amigos for my donation to the Wounded Warrior Project. I poured a big, like 6.8 ounce ship round for him for a donation. But I got one here. No, most of these I've seen, but this is a full pound. You can see the thickness on it compared to a regular coin. But that's a full pound. 1 pound. And these other ones I pretty much probably already have, but I love it. But I'm keeping them separate. You know, I've got bags of world coins. This is just what I've gotten from my Coinstar at work. I have coins from everywhere in here. I have Arabic coins. I have coins from Bahamas, Bermuda, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you, Bermuda, Bahamas. I got coins in here from everywhere. You know, that's kind of like my catch-all when I come home from work, because I check that Coinstar at least twice a day, if not more. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. I got some nice euros in there. I got euros in there that are worth $2.50, $3 a piece. But I got a nice little friend across the pond now. Let me get this out of the picture for you. Make it a little bit more presentable. All I need to do is be able to read it. There you go. Now you're cooking with Crisco. 24 people, 30 likes. Oh, you guys are awesome. Littlefoot. Where the hell are you at? I didn't see Littlefoot jump in from here. I must have been jabbering my jaw. Littlefoot show up in here? He might. Alright, I'm going to give you all a second to chat amongst yourself, because I'm going to take a pause for the cause. You don't need my dumb ass sitting here just jabbering on for no reason. And maybe I'll hit the safe on the way by and find a couple little other things to show you. There's Raspberry. Raspberry. I can see you on my phone. Message deleted by CM. What the fuck is that bullshit? You don't delete Raspberry. Y'all check this shit out. What's going on? I think I need to come back here and re-update my laptop. Well, not my laptop, but you know what I mean. Need to refresh. Oh, you hit the wrong button? Okay. I was going to say, don't be fucking with my Raspberry. My new friend across the pond. We're going to smurf her up. Or him up. I don't know if you guys share the channel. Like Renee and me. Renee and me. Sometimes it's Renee. Sometimes it's John. Most of the times it's John. But they share a channel. You know, they're husband and wife. So sometimes you gotta make sure on who you're trying to talk to. But all right, as long as that was a mistake, that's fine. I got no problems with that. Raspberry, you are smurfed up. You're ready to go. All right, like I said, I need a pause, and I shall be back in a couple shakes. a minute. Let me see what's in the big white box. Alrighty. You're patiently waiting for me. I appreciate that. B&B, how you doing? I need to jump back here a little bit. I had to go take care of I needed one out and one in. So I got one to go in and I got rid of the one that had to go out. Where is Littlefoot? There he is. Jeffrey Button. Tomcat. We're going to get you guys smurfed up. Let me come back here. Jeffrey. Here you go. Where's Tomcat at? I know you. I see you out there. You're good people. There you are. Alright, you're all smurfed up as well. I like to keep my people blue. So you all go back out there now and make sure that you sub up to everybody. And not only sub up, but you have to go hit one of their videos, like, comment, share, do whatever you can. You know, that way your sub sticks. Because YouTube will, a lot of times, will not accept a sub, you know, if you're not commenting on there. Blue Blocker, what's going on? I still want that second set. Blue Blocker, come on. I know you keep telling me to go to your channel, but I never get any. I'm subbed up to you. I have your alert button put on. I've yet to see one of your shows or one of your whatever you're doing. I've yet to see one pop up. You know, maybe it's because I'm at work. I mean, that could be it. But if you want to sell that second set of ships, I'd be more than happy to pick them up off you. I know you emailed me about it, and I told you. Oh, where are you at? I thought you were local. Well, at least in the U.S. Oh, that's okay, brother. Don't worry about it. I didn't get that email. I know, because I know you said something to me about, oh, even OC came to my page, and I was like, you know, maybe it's a work thing or whatever, but I've never even seen your page pop up. Oh, Canadian, eh? That's all right. I love my Canadian people. I'm French Canadian myself. Look at my last name. Seriously? I'm French Canadian, Scottish, and American Indian. So there was a whole lot of weird shit going on back in the day. Oh, B&B, I appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, I didn't see it before, but I appreciate you. No, I'm not worried about anybody commenting on my shorts. I'm worried. I'm more worried about all you people being able to contact each other, check each other out. I'm not. I am not worried about subs. I am not worried about who can comment on my videos. I'm not worried about even being monetized. I could not give two shits as long as all my friends get together and can um, sub each other up and help each other out. That's all I care about because I'm gonna make more money off of doing my pores than YouTube is ever gonna freaking send me. I'm a little guy. I'm nobody. I haven't even hit 500 yet. So I want my community to be people that I sell to, not YouTube's community that I pick up all their slack or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I want my family. I want my community family. I don't care about freaking what YouTube has. This is just a platform for me. I've met some amazing people. And a lot of you out there, have my personal phone number. You call me, you talk to me. I mean, that's what matters to me. Being monetized doesn't mean shit. What are they going to do? They're going to send me like $4 or $5 a month because I'm small. Oh, you got monetized. We're going to send you about $4 or $5 a month. I don't give a shit about your $4 or $5 a month. I don't care about hanging out at work for like 10, 15 minutes to make that extra money. I want my ass out the door. When it's 10:30, quarter to 11 at night, I want out. You can keep your extra money. All right, so I stopped by the little white box over there and I found this. It's a complete 2005 Buffalo coin set. Some of them are painted. It's quarters and nickels. That's a 2005 U.S. Mint struck two Buffalo coins. Both were one time only circulating commemorative coins. They were struck in limited editions. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. You can read it yourself. When you win it. When you win it. So I'm going to put this up here. I'm just gonna throw it right down there on top of all that. So somebody is gonna walk away with that tonight. I'm gonna do a little giveaway. It might take me a few minutes because I don't have no helpers or nothing like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down a number on this little piece of paper right here. How many people do we have in here? 23? All right, so I'm going to do 0 to 50. Let me write down this number. see that? There's a number inside there. Don't go picking numbers yet. I'll tell you when to do it. No, as a matter of fact, Humble, you still here? Yes, Raspberry, you are more than welcome to enter. I have no problem paying that little fee. No numbers yet. No numbers yet. No numbers yet. I need somebody who's going to help me with the numbers. Rhonda, would you like to do that? Would you help me with the numbers? I need a moderator. Come on, I got tons of you up here. I need somebody to moderate. All right, Rhonda. I want you to take control of this. This is going to be 1 to 50. And whenever Rhonda says, it's time for you to do your thing, then it's time to do your thing. And Rhonda will shut it off and she'll throw up a stop sign or whatever she does usually. Okay, Rhonda? Is that good with you? Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate you. Oh, shit. I've already seen it. Rhonda, you can call it. I've already seen the number. That was quick. I'm sorry, Littlefoot, but somebody hit it like almost right out of the box. Dead on. All right, here you go. We have a wiener. $27. That is a 7. Don't let the fold fool you. I got a line underneath it. 27, which was Ron Navy. Right out of the box. I think it was like the third one in. Third or fourth one in. So that's for you, Ron. And not only is that for you, but I'm also going to throw in a $1 silver note. Not the prettiest, but it is a $1 silver note. So you're going to get both of these. I believe I already have your information. But email me just in case. I think I'm more than positive that I have it already in my book. But email me, cartiersilver9@gmail.com. Make sure I have your information, whether you moved or something like that. You never know. I mean, I moved. I got a different address now. So let's make sure that you get it. Awesome, awesome. Nice little giveaway for you. Yeah, y'all sub each other up. Come on. And I think I got, You know what? I think I'll do one more. I'll do one more tonight. Just because y'all hanging out and being so freaking cool. Great Scott! What's going on? Littlefoot. He's still guessing numbers. Funny fucker. Alright, let me go back to the big white box and see what else I can pull out. That one. Alright, I think I found another little cool giveaway. Let me take this one set to the side. Let me put a sticker on it. Sometimes I get confused and I have to come back during the day and watch the video. So let's do Ron Navy. Make sure that's all stuck together. Ron Navy for you. That'll be set aside. And let's see what else we got. How about a 1943 steel penny and a 1944 Wheatie? What you think about that? And it's got a stamp too. We'll put that up there. Let me see, I don't know if these will fit or not. I might have to use that AG as a back. There you go. That works. The stamp, here, I'll let you take a look at it for yourself. On Mount Rushmore, the memorial was issued on August 11th, 1952. So, there you go. Nice Wheatie, 1944. No, yeah, and a 1943 steel. Mount Trumpmore. So how's that work for you? That's something cool? That'd be another nice little giveaway, right? I've got a whole box full of this stuff. I've got one. Let me show it to you real quick. This one I'm holding on to because it was some kind of a misprint. See how the stamp got screwed up? It's a 1925, 1926 Wheaties. But the stamp is screwed up. I mean, it didn't slide down. So it's some kind of I'll get my number written. Give me 1 minute. I want to show this one off. But the stamp, I mean, that's mint. That's how it came out. So that's like a mint error or some kind of error. But this one I'm not going to part with. I'm definitely going to keep that one. Raspberry, I would love one of your chips. Of course. All right. All right, back to the pad. Make sure I'm out of line of sight here. Nobody can see shit. And all right, we're still at 30, so we're gonna still do 1 through 50. And I'm going to put down a number here of this. And we're going to fold it up nice and pretty, just like we did last time. Put it right in front. Nobody can see what it is. So it's there. Good Nick. Well, Nick, let me I gotta hold on 1 second. I gotta smurf up Nick. All right. He's smurfed up. All right, Rhonda, whenever you want to run with it, go for it. Oh, Ron, you can guess if you want to. It's obviously not fixed. I mean, this is right here. It has a number on it. We can't fake this. One guess, guys. One guess. You only get one shot. Your first guess has to be your guess. That's it. And if you double number somebody, you need to pick a new number. Whoever picked the number first gets it. If somebody else picked a number afterwards, you need to re-guess. If somebody picked your number, it goes to the original person who picked the number, not the second person. See, this is why I got Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. John Camper. How you doing, brother? All right, 36 people, 38 likes. Y'all are awesome. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share, and all that happy bullshit. You know how it goes. You know what you're doing. All right, Rondo. Whenever you want to do your magic, let me know. Shut it off, and I'll reveal the number. No, I don't think I saw a winner. Everybody was throwing so many numbers up. All right, Rhonda says stop, stop, stop. All right, so here we go. Let's reveal it. We have 35. Who is lucky 35? I think I know who you are. B&B? Let's get a confirmation from Rhonda. Well, we got to go with the first number. The first number counts. You're only supposed to pick one time. Your first number that you picked is the one that you are stuck with. You can't throw in other numbers. This is why I asked Rhonda, who's totally outside of my, you know, aura. She's in her own place. Yeah, B&B, you can't put in a bunch of numbers. It's one number, one choice, one number. So your first number is going to count. Otis with 33. Rhonda, you going to lock that in? Oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, B&B. It's always usually one guess. That's it. The closest to without going over wins. Yeah, Rhonda, you do. You said one guess only. I saw that. Yeah, Raspberry, go for it. You can post your link. You can drop your email. You can do whatever you want. I have no problem with anybody dropping anything on here. Bill Ford, I'm an accident. I think I was an accident too. I think I was like a New Year's Eve baby because I was born in September. So 9 months out. All right, so where are we at, Rhonda? Donna needs to be smurfed. Where's Donna at? All right, let's go back and find Donna. There she is. All right, Donna smurfed. Spokane, what's going on, brother? Reckless. Is Reckless Metals in here? He stops by here once in a while. I don't see him on the back feed. Oh, there he is. Hey, Reckless. All right, Rhonda, who'd we come up with, honey? Is it Otis? So it is Otis. Okay. Let me make a little. Where the hell did I put my little pad? Oh, there it is. Otis, I don't believe I have your information. So you need to send it to me. Cartier Silver 9 at gmail.com. Rhonda's running this. I trust Rhonda. She's the one who's going through everything and figuring it out. So what Rhonda says goes. It's law. Plain and simple. All right, so we have Otis on that one. Man, it's been such a long time since I've done a live feed. All right, Otis, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to add this as well. 2005 first mint. Just a little something extra to go with you. So that and that belongs to Otis. Make sure you send me your info so I can get it mailed out to you ASAP. Come on, you're dealing with Cartier Silver now. I always give freaking extra shit. Come on. You wait till you see my 500 go. You think I'm giving away shit now? Puh. I think my first gaw I gave away. I know T-Bird won, over a 2-ounce round of silver. Not to mention all the other shit that I gave away. No, my giveaways are not crap. If it's a gaw, I'm going big, and I'm going big with my 500. There might be even a little bit of gold involved. So y'all pay attention and get your shit straight. Freaking awesome, is he in there? Hey, freaking awesome. I had a girl give me extra shit one time. Oh, I can't wait to hear the end of this. Escura mining and prospecting. We good with that one, everybody? We gotta smurf them up. Is everybody cool? Alaskan Assassin. How you doing, my brother? You was showing off your stickers before. All right. Ascora Mining and Prospecting. Everybody cool? Is that somebody I should smurf up? All right. I'm seeing yes. All right. You're smurfed up. All right, Rhonda, you want to go one more round? I can find a little something something. And Rhonda, make sure that you send me your email and your information as well, because I'm going to send you a little something something for being the moderator. All right, let's go back to the magic white box and see what we can come up with. Alrighty, make sure it's not in the picture. Let me read back here a little bit. Okay, Rhonda's willing to go for another round. Alaskan, Bellows, Otis, freaking B&B. All right. Everybody's still here? Where are we at? Oh, we got 29 people and 45 likes. You're all freaking awesome. All right, so I gotta pull out a little something something here. I was thinking about keeping this because it is my birth year. But for all you special freaking people out there tonight that are hanging with me and chilling and having a great time, I'm gonna give this up. Now Rhonda's gonna run this show. We are at 31 people, so we're still gonna be between 1 and 50. It's a one-time pick, one number. Can't pick multiple numbers. The closest to it without going over is going to win. All right, so we have a nice little 1969 mint set. We got the nickel, the penny, the quarter, the dime, the half dollar. And these are proofs. Proof set right there, proof set. I'm going to put that up there for you guys. I'm going to take the little magic pad. I'm going to come over here in the corner and hide. I'm going to write down another number between 1 and 50. One guess only. There it is. That's the number. Rhonda, do your thing whenever you want to go. Rhonda says stop. says start and Rhonda says stop. One guess only. Your first guess counts. Your second guess is deleted. Jenna! Oh, we gotta smurf up Jenna. She's so cute. And I see her on all the channels. Jenna, you're smurfed up, honey. Come to the dark side. We got cookies. No, I haven't seen it yet. When you're happy, Rhonda, just throw up that stop sign and I'll reveal. Okay, Rhonda's put up the stop sign. No more picks. We're good. Open this baby up. It is the number 5. Number 5. Closest without going over. And if anybody picked over and nobody picked below, we'll go with the closest one. Because it is a low number. I wanted to just throw some shit in there. So if nobody picked below 5, we'll take the closest to 5. Humble had 2. All right, Humble. Rhonda. Rhonda's got to call it. Did Humble have 2? All right, Rhonda says Humble. All righty, awesome. Congratulations, brother. And we are going to sweeten the pot. with another little nickel. Philadelphia Mint. Philadelphia, first day of issue. Nice little buffalo. Obviously a new buffalo, not an old buffalo. But nice stamp on there as well. That's going to get added to it. There you go. Humble Stacker. That'll be going out to you. Who do you love? And who loves you? Come on. Just giving shit away. Just for the hell of it. All right, Spokane. You have a great night, man. Appreciate you. Let me know the next time you have an auction. I'll come over and spend a little bit of cash. Aw, Donna. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. What's that? Valance. Well, I appreciate every single one of you. You know, I got 29 people in here and I got 46 likes. That's awesome. I just wanted to come out here. Tomorrow, actually. All right, Spokane is going to have an auction tomorrow. What time are you talking about, Spokane? Give us a rough guess, because I am off tomorrow. All right, so I'll keep looking. I'll be waiting. I'll be looking. You know, I'd like to pick up you, and CNC. You know, he does pop up auctions. Well, not really pop up, but he does them very once in a great while. You know, CNC will pop up. Oh, Raspberry, there's multiple tests that you can do for silver. I mean, you can scratch it, you can do the magnet test. There is one of these you might want to be interested in. This is a pinger. What you do is you take your coin, you put it in there, right in the center. You want to put it right in the center of the coin, and you take this little wooden dowel and you give it a bing. And there are actually apps out there that you can put on your phone. Renee and me, what's up? But there's actually apps on your phone, and you can type in, you know, what kind of coin it is, whether it be, I don't know, whatever you might have. I don't know if they have it for English coins, so that might be something you have to look into. But it sets off a certain ping, sets off a certain tone. Here, let me show you something. Let me go get some good shit for you. All right, let's show this stuff off a little bit. All right, we have AC Silver Eagle. We have a peace dollar, and we have a Morgan. All right, so let's start with the Morgan. Every single one of these coins has its own distinct sound when it is pinged. Put it right in the center, as close as you can. You know, you're going to eyeball it up a little bit. And you hold it like this, and you give it a little tap. You hear that ping? That long ring. And you can go to a website for the pocket pinger, and it will actually show you on your tablet or phone or whatever you have. It'll show you the gauge of if they hit, you know, those specific marks. But each one has a different sound. All right, let's hit a peace dollar. All right, ready? Peace dollar. Oh, that was a bad hit, but you can hear it. These are some of the best tests they can do, you know, for cheap. And there's always the magnet test. And of course if you really want to get into it, you can just buy the machine that'll test it for you. But you need to get a good magnet, a ping tester, get the app. All right, this is the ASE Silver Eagle. Oh, I hit that one bad. Hold on. See how each one, they all have a different sound to it. And that app is going to pick up on each one and let you know if it rings true with each one, because you heard all three sounds. Each one is a little bit different, but it goes with that exact coin. So a little pocket pinger like this comes with a little dowel. This is a great investment as long as you have an app that goes with it and you know what kind of sound. I mean, I'm fairly competent enough to where I could walk into a flea market or something like that with a pocket pinger and my cell phone and ping it and know if it's fake or if it's real. Yep. Humble, you know, a scale. You got to weigh it. Each coin has a weight. So if you hit it on there and the weight is off, you know, 1 point is okay. I mean, because not all coins are exactly perfect. But you can also go with the width, the thickness. You know, get a set of vernier calipers, and you can go through and you look at all these coins that are on site, and they will tell you exactly how thick it is, how wide it is. You know, you got some variants for wear and tear. Ah, Renee and me, you ready for it? All right. Do American coins still have silver in them now? No. Not unless you buy a proof. Brand new proofs will have silver in them, but their American coins haven't had silver in them since 1964. The only thing that really has silver in them is the dimes, the quarters, the half dollars, and the dollars. And that's basically pre 64. There are some Kennedys that have like 40%. The war nickels from 42 to 45 have 35%, but nobody even touches those. I mean, they're nice to have as a little collector's item or something like that, but it would cost you more money. You could have a whole box full of war nickels. It would cost you more money to pull the silver out than it would be worth. So nobody even you can't even sell war nickels to anybody. It's a nice collector's item. I have a couple. It's nothing I would ever stack as far as silver goes. It's only 35%. What year is the half dollar? What half dollar? These are all full dollars. These aren't halves. These are full dollars. You got a Morgan, you got a piece, and you got the ASE. Oh yeah, raspberry. Your half dollar is 90% silver. I sent you a Benjamin, a Benny. Well, we call them Bennies. It's a Benjamin Franklin. That's a half dollar. That's 90% silver, which is probably about 12 or 13 bucks right now. Oh, raspberry, you're fun. I told you I was going to send you something good. Yeah, every coin will ping to a certain point. I mean, I pinged this Morgan dollar. Morgan dollar is still only 90%. It'll ping. Every coin has a certain sound to it. You got to get a ping tester, and you got to get the app. I mean, if you're going to go out there into any kind of flea market or, you know, pawn shop or some shit like that, that's your first line of defense is a pinger. And then you have the magnet test. Make sure there's no crap inside of it. Are 83s? No, there's ain't no silver in an 83 coin unless it's a proof. OC Stacker in the house. What's up, my brother? I'm up here just giving a little bit of shit away, having a good time. It's been a while since I've done a live, so we're talking about pocket pingers and the app test and giving a little bit of stuff away. I wanted to bring everybody to the bar tonight, so I brought everybody to the bar. Get that back up there a little bit. OC got the sprue cut off. I got to do some work on it tomorrow. I got to get all that shit off the side. Get the garnets put in it. That's going to be a pretty piece. That's going to be a beautiful piece. She's about 5.5 ounce right now. No, raspberry. I'm not going to part with any of the shit that I have. I ain't ready yet. Hopefully, maybe sometime in my older life, I will find somebody to be with, and they will have it all. Otherwise, all this shit goes to my sister, and I've already told her, take care of my nephews and my nieces. But if I find a little girly who can deal with me, I've only been married once. I'll probably never do it again. Marriage is a great institution if you like living in an institution. I did it for over 20 years. That was it. She's sitting on a frickin' gold mine with our house. I didn't take anything. I grabbed my personal stuff, my personal belongings, my mom's cooking cast iron and shit like that, and I was done. Done. Well, John, you just send it out to me, and I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to treat it like it's a little precious little princess, and I promise you, nothing will happen to it. And I'll send you back a solid silver, you know, key thing for the guitar. John's been wanting to do this for a while. Well, Gold Snyder, I mean, we're all older. I mean, it's 15 years when you're like in your 50s or something like that is not that big of a deal. It's not like you're trying to date a freaking 20-year-old or some shit that you got absolutely nothing in common with. Go for it. I hope it works out. What's in the tube? Just little 1 Grammys that I've picked up here and there. Been sent to me. Some as gifts. Some I bought. Little foot. Oh, Donna, I've heard that a couple different times. I actually did that with my oldest stepson. He was such a jerk to his freaking wife. I was like, honey, you need a place to stay. You can come stay with us. All right, let me see. Maybe we can do one more run. Give y'all that one last chance. But it's going to take a minute because I need to refuel. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Okay, dropped one off, picked one up. Let me go hit the little white box, see what we got going on. I gotta have another giveaway in there somewhere. Alrighty, we're back. Is everybody still here, or did everybody run away? Oh, John, really? You tell your LCS if he wants some. I'll be happy to pour a bunch of them for him. Trying to go back here a little bit so I can see what's been going on. Well, I lost one and gained one. Yeah, the snake's drained. I only shook it twice, so I wasn't playing with it. All right, let's put this over here because it's going to be the bonus round. Knocking you all over the place. Sorry about that. Put that right up there. Oh, see, I'm going to do another little giveaway. I've done what, 3 of them already tonight, so we're going to do another one. He's a 1939, 1940 with the stamp. Obviously, Wheaties. So we're going to put that up there. Let me bring it down here a little bit so everybody can see. Is Rhonda still here? All right. Well, Rhonda, I'll play with it later. I'm not going to do that here on live TV. I'll go to jail. But I can shake it as much as I want. I can wash it as slow or as fast as I want to. So I'm going to break out the magic pen. All right, I'm going to put down a number. And we are still at, all right, 23. So we're still at a good spot. So I'm going to do the 1 to 50 again. And it's going to be when Rhonda says to start, Rhonda says to stop. Only one pick. If you pick somebody else's number, you have to repick. I think y'all know the routine by now. So let me put down a number here. Off the camera. Fold it up out in the front. So Rhonda, whenever you want to run it, you go for it. I don't rig nothing. I'm probably one of the most honest people you'll fucking meet in your entire life. I go to the store and they give me the wrong change. I correct the cashier. It's like, no, you fucked up. My integrity is worth a hell of a lot more than some extra change that some clerk screwed up and gave me. Because then their drawer is going to come up short. They're going to get bitched at by their boss, maybe lose their job. My integrity is worth a hell of a lot more than that. All right, everybody, come on in. Make your guess. Yeah, John, I shoot straight from the hip too. I mean, I'm honest. I will treat everybody right, but if you piss me off, I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. I shoot from the hip, and if you don't like it, then obviously you're the one with the problem. Because I'll tell you. I mean, I tell people at work all the time. It's like you're screwing off. You're not doing your shit. It's like I want to get out of here at 10:30. Quarter to 11. I don't want to be freaking sitting here all night because you're not freaking doing your job. Walking around the store, doing this, doing that bullshit. Bullshit. We all want to get out of here. Step up to the freaking plate or get the fuck out. Yeah. Oh, see, me and you, we kind of hit it off from the get go. That's for sure. Well, Raspberry, that's their problem. That's their loss. If those are the kind of people that are in your life, they don't need to be there. I mean, I love you. Have a great life. But I don't want you involved in my shit anymore. Now, I've done that to several people. I just did that to Jeff. My ex roommate. It's like, you know, I wish you no harm, but no, we're done. We're done. No, you have to earn my fucking respect. That's for damn sure, Donna. I see all these young uh, managers and stuff at work. They're in their 20s and, they're way above me. I mean, we got this woman, she's like probably in her late 20s. She's the assistant store manager and she wants to come over to me. I just turned fucking 56 years old. And she wants to start dictating to me about shit. It's like, oh, honey, you need to go fucking sit down somewhere and take a nap. I'm doing my job. My job is to cut meat and make little old ladies smile. That's it. I don't want any of the other bullshit. They've asked me to, be a night manager or whatever. No, I don't want it. I don't want to be a supervisor. I don't want none of that. I want to come in. I want to punch out. punch in, punch out, make my cash, and buy more silver. That's it. I have no aspects of being any kind of a manager in that place whatsoever. That's for the young guys. I got 9 years left. 9 more years and I'll be 65. And I'm going to retire with a safe full of fucking gold and silver and take my Social Security check and just enjoy. That's it. All right, Rhonda, we good? I wasn't watching the feed. I was just sitting here bullshitting. So we're good? All right, we're good? All right. Rhonda says we're good. So let's pop this one up. Live right in front of you all. Ain't no rigging here. Number 41. Who's got it? Or who's the closest without going over? Oh, Gatita. You always have such good luck on my channel. CM's prospecting with 37. All right. Rhonda, confirmation? All right, so is it Sean? Good night, Ron. Appreciate you, my brother. Got a little package coming to you. All right, give me a text, B&B. Goomba, you're a little bit late on this one. All right, Rhonda, what did we come up with? Who's the winner? 41. Who won 41? Leslie. All right. That's the official? All right. I got you. Thank you so much for doing this for me, Rhonda. Okay. This is going to be the last one of the evening. That's the last giveaway. So you can all haul ass now. But Leslie, not only are you going to get this, also going to throw in this Never Mint first issue. And I'm also going to throw you in a $2 Red Seal. You're the last one of the night. Got you sealed up. So that's 4 nice little giveaways tonight. Make sure you, Leslie, Cartier Silver 9 at gmail.com. Send me your info. I need your mailing address, etc., etc. 41 is your lucky number tonight. For sure. For sure. Oh, raspberry. This is what I do. I pick up stuff off of auctions, that people would like. Nice giveaways. I spend a lot of money on giving shit away, and then you have to mail it as well. Now, each one of those packages is probably going to cost me about $7 a piece just to send out. Yeah, I'm not cheap with my giveaways. I've given away freaking 2 ounces of silver. Y'all just remember to like, subscribe, and share. Share me out. Get your friends up here. Raspberry, you're in England. I would love to have a bunch of England friends. No, I started with God, I can't even remember what his name is. But there's a big society over there of collectors. I would love to reach over across the pond with all the other people. And Rhonda, you need to send me your information as well, because I want to send you a little something for doing this for me tonight. Oh, there you go, OC. Here, let me show you a little something something. If I can't knock my freaking phone over. All right. I'm going to show you a little something here. Let's talk about OC Stacker. Let me bring it down here a little bit. All right. OC Stacker is a good friend of mine. he offered me the opportunity to pick up some very good shit at spot. So we have one tube, two tubes, three tubes, four tubes, each one containing 20 ounces of silver. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, and 1, 2, 3 1 ounce gold Cougarans that I bought from him. That's a lot of fucking money sitting on that table. At $3,700 a pop. I think I bought, what was it? OC. I bought it at what, 33.80? And now they're 37. That's a shitload of money just sitting right there right now. And I made money on this before I even got it in the mail. Before it was delivered to me. So, OC, if anybody wants anything, you go see OC Stacker. He will set you up. That's a lot of freaking money. $3,700 a piece right now. Right there. 3,700, 3,700, 3,700. Now you got 4 rolls. I bought it, what, 38? Now they're 46. Shit. And 3 of them are still sealed. You're still sealed, I believe. Well, that one's still sealed. Which one's open here? And these are all just plain buffaloes. I told them I want to melt. I need Milton silver. Look at that. This shit's not no joke. And I bought this. I bought all these, just for Milton silver. So, if anybody wants anything, needs anything, that one's still sealed. This one is sealed. Yep, that's sealed. But that's all my Milton silver. So I can pour more shit. Yeah, I'm going to send you loose ones. Not a problem. But that's 3 ounces of freaking gold. I got 2 78s, Cougarans, and a 79, I believe. That's 2 78s. No, I got 2 79s and 1 78. That's what it is. I knew I had some kind of double number with a single. So I got 2 79s, South African Cougaran 1 ounce gold pieces, and 178. And I got a little tube over there, like this. Then I'm filling up with just like 1 grammers, half grams, quarter grams, 1/10 ounce. Now, don't forget your little gold pieces. They add up. Nicholas, what's going on? Raspberry. Actually, I've only started pouring silver for probably about a year, but I have an extensive background with making molds, fiberglass molds, um, and stuff like that. So I know how negative draft works, what you can pour, what you can cast. I worked for a major company in, where was it? Not, not, Safety Harbor. That's what it was. Safety Harbor. I worked for them for like almost 10 years. I literally made the roof that goes onto Myrtle Beach International Airport. So I am very familiar. I mean, we made columns, we made domes. And it was my job, to work in the mill factory to actually make the piece itself. They would they would give me a print and they'd say, use whatever material you can to put this thing together and make it this size. I would do that, and then we would, get it set up. So we would send it across the street to the fiberglass place, and they would make a mold of it, and then they'd send the mold back to us, and I had to bust it apart. So we had like two pieces, a top and a bottom, and then we get them all set up every freaking day. I mean, when I did the Myrtle Beach International Airport, we went through hundreds of freaking pieces. We had to set them up every single day so we could send them back across the street so they could, pop a part out. And that's when they did the spray, the gel coat. They do the color, and then they would do the fiberglass rolling and all that shit. I didn't have to do none of that. My job was to make the part. So I literally made the freaking roof that's on Myrtle Beach International Airport. I have hundreds of buildings out there that I have done. As far as the soffit and fascia, pretty shit for government buildings. We've done hospitals. We've done columns. We've done domes. We did tons of freaking work. So at least my name, well, it's not even my name, but my work is going to be out there for hundreds of years. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. You can't imagine eating a bear. Why not? Bear's good meat, raspberry. It's just like a deer or anything like that. I mean, that's how we do shit in the U.S. All that food, I mean, if you don't um, minus the population, they're going to take over. You know how many car accidents happen because deer are crossing the road? No, it's not purple OC. Bear meat is just regular. It looks just like beef. No, there's not. As far as game meat, I mean, venison has its own taste for sure. Deer meat has its own taste, and it's freaking awesome. I mean, it basically everything depends on how you cook it. I mean, you could take a neck roast. of venison and throw it in a crock pot, and you wouldn't have a clue. You throw it in a crock pot all day long, it falls apart, it disappears. I mean, you pull the bones out, you would have no idea that it's venison. Not at all. Yeah, I saw T Bird earlier with all those turkeys in his yard. I told him, I said, you need to net and feed. You know, you can trap those turkeys. I mean, Amazon will sell you a net trap for like 150 bucks. I said, net them and pen them, you know, put them up, maybe introduce a domestic turkey as well, you know, mix it up. I said, you're going to have food forever. You don't want to let all those turkeys go to waste. Because a true American turkey that just runs wild is nothing but dark meat. It's tough. You know, you don't just shoot a turkey. I mean, back in the day they used to, and people hunt turkey all the time. But anybody who's ever hunted a turkey or shot a turkey and brought it home and eat it, it's the toughest motherfucker that you're gonna eat. If you can trap him, put him in a pen, feed him good, you know they're gonna loosen up. They're not gonna have all that crap in it. You know it's gonna be a lot better. And then if you can introduce a couple females of domestic white turkeys, you could have turkey whenever you want. I raised turkeys with my dad when I was a kid. And these things got up to 30 plus pounds for a turkey. I mean, they were so freaking fat. You had to pull out probably about a gallon of freaking juice. From when you put them in the pan and you stick them in the oven. My mother pulled out probably at least a gallon of freaking juice with the turkey suction thing. These turkeys that you get today, you throw them in the oven and there's nothing. They're garbage. Yeah, but bellows, I mean, even on a wild turkey, even their breast meat is dark meat. It's a little bit lighter, but on a wild turkey, they're basically all dark meat. And you definitely have to pay attention to how you cook it. Because if you don't cook it right, it's going to be a freaking piece of leather you're chewing on. Well, Jeffrey, back in the day, wild turkey was protein. You know, excuse me. I don't even like turkey meat today. The breast meat, it basically has no flavor. You know, if I cook a Thanksgiving turkey, I'm injecting that thing with a needle and all kinds of garlic butter and all kinds of different seasonings. I'm pumping that thing full of freaking seasonings just so it tastes good. Yeah, blue blanca, I will give you that. I will give you that. I have deep fried duck, turkey. You know, I haven't done a wild turkey, but I will assume to say that if you deep fried a wild turkey, it's going to be a hell of a lot tastier than sticking it in the oven and just letting it turn into shoe rubber. That's why I told T Bird, you need to make a pen. Net and pen. Get them set up in a pen. Maybe introduce a couple domestic turkeys. Let them get affiliated, and you got a total supply of food as long as you want it. Not to mention the eggs. I've never had a turkey egg, but I have had duck eggs. I had chickens and ducks and all that stuff, and duck eggs. Oh my god, they taste so good. They got the reddest yolk that you will ever see in your life. Oh, lab made meat. Fuck that. Uh. Oh hell no, Bellows. Yeah, my phone went off before. I'm not gonna mess with it until I get off, and then I'll go check out everybody's emails. I am literally one of those guys that I could walk into a field and just take the bite out of the cow's ass. I love raw meat. My meat is always extremely rare, and there's a lot of times where I'll be making like a beef jerky or something like that out of a London broil. I'll just take one of those slices and just throw in a little bit of olive oil with some spices. Steak tartare. I love it. Yeah, Donna, that's really hard to get around here. I mean, you have to know somebody who has a farm. I mean, we used to get straight cow milk. It was a big old 5 gallon glass jar. It had that thick freaking cream on the top that you could make butter out of. It was the best freaking milk I've ever had. You can't find that shit anymore. You have to know a farmer. Oh yeah, I would go bite a cow in a second. I think that's funny, Bellas. But I love my steak as rare as when I go to a restaurant or something like that, it's like burn it and turn it. That's it. I want it burnt on each side. I want it raw on the inside. Like, you sure? Is it yeah? Burn it and turn it. Give me some bread so I can soak up all that good stuff. Medium, I can deal with medium, but I like mine more towards the rare side, for sure. Now, when I grew up, you know, we used to eat raw hamburger, but that's back when, it wasn't such a production. I mean, we had a home pride slaughterhouse where it would come in one end and out the other. I mean, they would back up trucks, unload cows, And by the time they got to the end, you know, you would walk in there and say, I want 20 pounds of this, 20 pounds of that, 10 pounds of this, 5 pounds of that. And the smell, it was just, it's like being in a deli. I love working in a deli. I love the smell of it. All the meats and all that other shit. It's, it brings me back to my childhood. But we used to go to Home Pride and we'd be little kids. And they always gave us balloons and shit like that. And we'd walk out with this huge freaking boxes of meat because Mama would shop for like a month, if not more. We always had the deep freezer, and we'd go home and we'd separate it and package it up, and I'd be eating like freaking raw hamburger and shit like that. And my mother never said a word. It's like it's good shit. It's not like today where you got to worry about shit dropping on the floor and somebody's just throwing it in there. Back then, they took pride in their work. It was real meat, real fat. You didn't have to worry about garbage. T Bird, what's going on? You come back on? Yeah, peanut oil is great. It has such a low temp. It's expensive, but you can get a lot of uses out of peanut oil versus like anything else. T-bird, you gotta trap them turkeys. We were just talking about that. Amazon's got like a spring net trap for like 150 bucks. You just lay it out there. When they hit that certain button in the center, the whole thing just comes down and traps them all inside. And you put them babies in a pen, feed them good. Maybe introduce a domestic turkey. Yeah, they got all kinds of traps on there. Okay, Escura, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. You have a great night. But yeah, T-bird, all those turkeys, they'd be in a pen. You need to trap them suckers. Get them nice fed. Get them fed right. Give them that grain. Give them that corn. Get some of that wild gamey shit out of them, and you're gonna wind up with turkey to eat forever. And then you can start smoking, start deep frying. God put those turkeys on this earth for a reason, brother. Yeah, y'all sub each other up. That's why you're all blue. Y'all make sure you sub up raspberry too. That's my new friend across the pond. Her and her hubby. Well, the deer, if you really wanted to do it, I mean, you could set up an outside pen, fence it in, and once they come in, just lock the gate. But deer jump, so you better have a very high fence, at least 12 foot. And then it's just a herd of cattle. Let them do their thing, let them breed. You got a herd of cattle. Do the same thing with cows. What's the difference? Whether it be deer or turkey, you want to keep going to the grocery store or you want to eat good stuff. I love venison. Venison is freaking awesome. It's an amazing meat. You can do so much with it. Leave it as is and get the actual venison taste, or you could put it in a crock pot and cook it slow to where it actually just tastes like beef. But when we were growing up, my father would go whitetail hunting every year. He would at least come home with one deer, if not two. And we would take those hindquarters and just cut them into, you know, big old steaks straight across. He never butchered it. He would just cut them straight across. You got that one little round bone for the leg sitting in the center of a big ass frickin' steak, about yay big. God damn, that was good. Then you got the tenderloin. Nothing went to waste. Nothing went to waste. I miss having good venison meat. You know, I've tried, different places to find, like online to get, you know, actual good meat. But everybody wants to sell like hamburger shit that's ground up. It's like I don't even know if that's freaking venison. We used to have Bambi burgers all the time. Oh, they were so good. My job as a kid with my dad when we butchered was to slice off all the meat off of all the fat pieces my dad cut off. So I would cut off all that meat and it would all go into a pot, and then my mom would use a hand grinder. I actually have that hand grinder here. I got it in a box somewhere. But we'd grind up all that meat and we'd turn it into hamburger and make burgers and stuff out of it. We always called them Bambi burgers. But we utilized every part of that deer, and that fed us for a long time. And that's the way shit was supposed to be. Population control, feed yourself for basically just pennies. I mean, rifle shot or shotgun shot. Well, usually it was a rifle shot or shotgun with a slug. Now that's only a couple bucks, but you could fill your freezer. And that's how we grew up. So what you gonna do with your turkeys, T-Bird? What's your plan? All right, we still got 16 people and 53 likes. Awesome. Y'all are great. So, T-Bird, what are you going to do with all those turkeys running around your backyard? You just going to shoot a couple, or are you going to trap them up and have food for a long time? Or are you not going to say? All right, well, I'm at 3 hours right now. What time is it? Oh, all right, we're about midnight here. I'm 3 hours in. I think I'm going to call this a night. Everybody's had a chance to win. I got four nice prizes going out. You're going to take them with your bow? Yeah. Take them alive. Take them alive, dude. Pen them up. Grain feed them. Get them nice and fat. Let that dark meat loosen up a little bit. I'm telling you. All right, everybody. I'm about ready to call it a night. I've been on here for 3 hours. It's midnight. I need to go cook a couple burgers. So this is Cartier Silver saying y'all keep on keeping on. 3D Woodworks. Thank you for the beautiful ring. I appreciate y'all. You have a great night. I want to say thank you to everybody for stopping by tonight. We wound up with 54 likes. So that's awesome. All right, everybody. Y'all take care of yourselves. Go see T Bird. He's probably gonna pop up, do live. Night everybody. Night OC. Night Bellows.